Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. He has done it again. He says he needs sleep, but he's somehow, regardless of his tiredness, managed to push through and get a new world record. This is the first sub 30 on Citadelle Day More that I've seen. I know that Freckleston did also get one, but Freckleston got the record, and then moments later, literally like a couple of hours later, Kingman beat Freckleston's record and got an even faster time. So this is now coming in at like, I think it's like 27 minutes, and you can see on the right-hand side of the screen just here, his sum of best is 28.25. So he's going to be beating his entire sum of best by quite a long way in this run. And what that means, most likely, is that this 27-ish minutes, whatever it is going to start having even more time shaved off it pretty quickly, right? Like, we're going to start seeing 26s, we're going to start seeing 25s, potentially. Like, there's a lot of room for optimization. Is he going to remember the gold rod this time? Yes, he is. So already making improvements there, getting his horseshoe as well. Getting that nice and early obviously means that because you've just got to do a little bit of fast traveling later through the speed run, like you're just going to sort of do the charge up almost by accident. So it's just a good idea to grab that straight away. And he's obviously got his GS45's akimbo from the wall on green rarity, and he's got his power drill. So far, nothing that I'm seeing that is like particularly insane. Interesting that he's going to get the speed cola points and already going for that. I thought that was a max. It is a max ammo. Okay, I was going to say, I thought it was a max, but where's it spawned in? But yeah, it's just behind him. So he's getting this now. I think this is pretty similar to that previous run that we checked out of his as well. Get some nice bonus points there too. I was thinking the other day, do you guys think double points should double the amount of salvage that you pick up in a given time as well? Like, obviously it would mean that people just leave their salvage on the floor and wait for the double points and stuff. But I feel like that would make sense, right? Like, double points should just be double everything. Or at least I'd like it to be that way. So he's doing this on the bug round. Like we said last time, he's going to use the skip with the pages so that he doesn't need to actually melee the wall. But we'll see that. We'll see that in due course once that happens. And he's just waiting now for... Well, what is he waiting for? He's just hanging out, getting a quick upgrade going, get that green rarity. It is interesting that in this speedrun, people recognize that you're going to be in the game for a lot longer than, like, the Liberty Falls speedrun, for instance. And you also really need the points because you want to pack-a-punch the power drill. And so people just consistent... What's he doing here? Wait, why was he looking at the bed? Was that him getting... Was that him doing a page? Or... I feel... Is there like a side quest there that I don't know about? Or is he just doing page stuff? He's just doing page stuff. Okay, cool. For a minute, I was like, wait, what is this? What is his secret? Is he doing the rat Easter egg? Like, what? He's getting his extra points there. So this is pretty similar to his run route before. Got to open pack-a-punch. Look at the snaps, dude. Look at... Whoa. Okay. That's a change. So... Wow, and pack-a-punch is already activated. That was insanely fast. So last time, he was frenzied guarding on that boss and using the frenzy to kill the boss. Now, I guess, he's buying green rarity earlier, and that's meaning that he can just automatically take the ghast out, I think. I think it doesn't have that much health, so it would make sense, I guess, that just having green rarity would be enough there, because I think that ghast is weaker than the other ghasts as well. Like, the other ghasts in the map, I think, are weaker, so I think that's why. But yeah, I think what I was going to say before is that on this map, you need the points, and so people use the primary weapon. I forget if I finished that thought or not. I love how you can just run through that wall. It's so cool. Wow, he's really doing, like, all of the little extra power-ups. And obviously, the purple on his screen there, in case anyone's curious, is because Craft is giving the power of, what is it? It's like Obscura Citilium or something to him. It's basically just a little moment that happens in the cutscene. But I think that's actually indicative of something else in the story. I think that might be Craft potentially actually imbuing us with like either a Dark Ether entity or something similar. That might be what is happening there. And that's why Craft is just like, yep, helpless, gonna just die if like 2 zombies get into my cell, can't defend against them. Because I reckon he's basically transferred his Dark Ether powers from him to us in that moment. Which he doesn't make a big deal of, but I think that might be what's going on there. Maybe. Okay, he's doing Raven first. Interesting. I believe last time he was doing Dragon first. And he is getting Stam straight away now as well. That was something that I questioned in the previous run, was when he was going to get Stam. He's still got his Molotov. And he's also, yeah, he's able to do the skip. So let me explain the skip for those of you that aren't aware what the skip is. Basically, if you look at the order that the pages spawn in the sitting room, based on their positions, you can basically figure out what the order is of your traps without you ever needing to melee macchiato the wall open, and he's going to do his Raven here as well. I feel like there's got to be another Easter egg in this little tunnel, but that's a topic for another time. But yeah, you don't need melee macchiato to open the wall, and you don't need to just sort of faff about down there. You don't need to do the code. Like, it's all just skipped. It's all done. And that's a really big deal. That saves you a lot of time faffing about with all the vials in the bar. Like, you can just avoid them completely. So that's what he was doing there. That's why he's already activated that first trap, and that's why the trap turned off so quickly, is because he already completed it. Just straight away. It was like 10 souls or whatever. Bish, bash, bosh. Done. So he's working on Stag next. So yeah, this is a very different order to last time. He's saving Lion. Oh, sorry, saving Dragon until later on, which is an interesting change. Because he was also using Dragon. Oh, he only just got his Lightning Rod. Wow. But yeah, he was using Dragon to get a speed boost previously and run around the map faster. And he's now prioritizing just using the traps, it looks like. I think that's what he was waiting for there. I mean, I'm actually not sure. He might be doing something else. He's probably going to put his little part down. Okay, now he's got Dragon. Interesting. So I think he picked up the Stag Sword just so he could get the Lightning Rod spawn. And he knew that he was on a bug round. So he knew, I guess, that there wasn't really much use in him having any other sword. And so he was like, yeah, I might as well just get this now, right? So it's sort of like queued up, ready to go. Nice use of a stim there as well. Love to see that. What's he grabbing? Okay, so now he's grabbing his 3 mollies. And that's why he's got Dragon now. Did he put the Dragon Sword in? No, he's still got Stag.
Fastest pace ever, just because of this bullshit.
What? Wait. Dude, he was so mad just then. Did he forget to pick up his rod? I think he did. All right. Regardless, we can keep going here. I guess that he's got to do his braziers now, right? So, yeah, just gonna get started there. And he's used the fire there to get a very small speed boost. And you can just Molotov his 3 things. He can put that in now as well. Does he have all 3 of them? Yep, looks like he does. Okay, that's a pretty efficient use of time to have done this here with the Raven Sword, while also then just getting the Stag Sword ready. Sorry, getting the Dragon Sword stuff done, and then getting the Raven Sword ready. He's waiting for his lightning to strike. If anyone knows a way to make it more consistently strike, then I would love to hear that, because I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent. I also think there's going to be an Easter egg on this map to do with hallucinating from the Ghast spines, I think they're called. I think it'd be really cool, first of all, but yeah, I think also there just should be one. And I think he was keeping that zombie alive for a little bit, because it was yellow-eyed zombie. I don't think he wanted to flip around initially, but I think he's just changed his mind. He's just like, YOLO, we're just going to send it. He isn't getting a lot of zombie spawns. Like, he's getting really bad spawns right now, which is unfortunate for him. There you go. Nice. Finished. Power drill that stupid ass. Oh. 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 Go get out of there. Stop hanging about. You don't need to be there. All right, so he's going to get his charged horseshoe now, because he's done that previous step, so it's horseshoe time. You can get that right away.
2 and 3 are up here, guaranteed.
There you go. Yeah, I don't believe you can charge the horseshoe before... Oh. Yeah, he did this again. Okay. Same deal as before. Used the speed up to go grab the horseshoe a little bit faster, but then he's doing his challenge sooner. Wants to get that done while he's in the spawn. Because I'm guessing that he just doesn't really want to come back to this area at all. So he'll probably do the left side now. The left brazier. Nope. Oh, is he doing Raven Code? Okay. He's just got to enter that based on what his rock is. I've got all the combinations in my full Easter egg guide, obviously. Yeah, so he's not ready to run out of here just yet because he's got to finish this off. But then I think that's the last thing in the spawn, apart from his elemental challenge, which is coming in a little bit here. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to speed this up. Those things just spawn so slow, dude. He's just hanging out. Waiting. There you go, it's moving. I am curious. In a moment like this, where like nothing is happening in a speedrun, would you guys like me to cut and just like skip forward like 5 seconds? Like not so you miss anything, but just to sort of save, like he's literally just standing here waiting right now. Would that be something that you would like, or is that something that you would hate? I would really appreciate if you could let me know in the comments down below. That'd be really useful. Because I do it every now and then with like very, very minor things. I just do a small cut and the time is on the side of the screen. So you can see their time. It's not like I'm making it look like they've cheated or something. I'm not splicing gameplay in a way that is bad. But I'm just curious if you guys don't like that. Because there's quite a lot of stuff in speedruns where I feel like I could slightly trim it. Like right now, this is literally just standing and waiting with nothing interesting happening, right? Granted, he's finished now, so I would no longer be skipping this part. But yeah, I'd love to get your opinions in the comments section if you could be so kind.
I'm like almost 45 plus. I didn't even lift that fuck up.
Go, go, go. Grab that sword. This takes a while as well. It's really cool animation though. Like that is sick. To have seen the sword get like imbued with the Dark Ether in that way. So cool. And he's using the lightning incantation there to insta-kill the amalgam that I guess he knew would be spawning in at this point. Now he's going to get these done. And he's checking his symbols as well because he needs to do, I think, 2 more traps. Oh, gotta be careful not to die, bud. Gotta be careful. His melee is like, he's getting the melee kill. It doesn't even look like he's doing anything. Was that from Tribologist? Was that proccing it? Or was that something else? Or PhD Slider, I guess? Or maybe it's Dr. Ram? I'm not sure. Anyway, on his way back, okay. So yeah, on his way back, he's getting the light sword done. Just because he's got to go back to that side anyway to do the other brazier. What was he doing? Oh, he was just buying speed cola. There you go. Oh, cheeky little frenzied moment. Okay, he just wants to be in and out there. He wants to go in as fast as he can. There you go. Got your charge. That's last one. Is he going to go in now? No. Okay. Oh. Wow, that was super efficient. Nice work. Now he's going in. Cool. And these are the same symbols every time. I don't know if him shooting there was for a reason or if that was an accident. I actually don't know. Come on. Come on. I feel like there's no reason not to shoot earlier in this. I'm surprised that he didn't just start shooting just then before it moved. And bingo. Before the zombies even really spawned in. So now he's going to do his brazier is my assumption. Yep. Doing his brazier. There you go. But he's running to the other side again. Okay, so he's going to cancel it. So he's getting brazier just to do the trap. That is the only reason he was doing that. And is he going to try and do it while still in this so he gets the speed boost back? Oh my god, that is genius. That is so smart. Wow, I love the fact that that's what he's thinking about here. Granted, it's a little sketchy, but he's about to be done. There you go. And I guess you do get purple zombie spawn. So I guess I was wrong about that. You will get purple zombies and he can go all the way. Wow. Pro strats, man. That was really, really cool. Being able to double those up like that. I would have never thought to do that. He's getting his next challenge done here. Oh, a little bit of a special ability moment? Okay. Interesting. I wonder if he did that for... Well, I don't know. I don't know why he did that just then. Maybe he just felt like it. I guess why not? Kill zombies a little bit faster. Can't hurt. Except, don't kill them that fast. Because you want them to spawn in. There you go. Once your challenge is done, you can get those nuke points. And he's on 8k, so he's still actually got quite a way to go until he can get his Pack-a-Punch on his Power Drill. There you go. Zooming about. So this is last trap, right? I think this is last trap. Those traps also cost so much money. I miss the days of a trap just costing 500 points, you know? Or 1,000 points. But yeah, 1,600 is pretty spenny. Especially as an Easter egg step. Nice little mantle there. Got his sword. And is he gonna use this to open the box? Yes, that's what he's doing. It feels like that could be done more efficiently some other way. Like, he did a lot of running just then for no real reason, right?
That void, what am I doing?
Yeah, he needs his Raven sword. There you go. Raven. There is so much to remember in this Easter egg. I have to say, like, I don't know how Freckleston and Kingman are doing it right now. Like, when I was doing the Liberty Falls and Terminus Easter eggs, those at least, like, I got a flow, and it felt pretty linear, to be honest. Like, it felt like a clear order of operations, whereas in this, I feel like there is quite a bit of sort of thinking on the fly, and just generally, just the complexity and the mess of the steps is really hard to keep track of. Like, knowing, oh yeah, I've got 2 out of 3 lightning parts, but I can also start working on Stag, but I can also start doing this and that, and the light puzzle here, and the Raven puzzle there, and that's chaotic, man. So, I think that this is probably an Easter egg speedrun that I will need to watch a couple more reactions to, or I'll need to do a couple more reactions to before I can even attempt it myself, because, like, it's complex, man. And then I'll try and make a guide for you guys like I did with Liberty, because I think that was a good video. Like, I did the Liberty Falls speedrun, I got a time that was like sub 20-ish, and then I was like, okay, I can probably explain how this works now. But yeah, with this, I have no idea. I have truly no idea how I would make a guide for that right now. Did he put it in? I think he... Did he mess up? Oh no, they're spawning in. They're just spawning a little slow, I guess. And he's literally just, yeah, just sprinting through them all. I kind of wish Treyarch would slightly change how these work so that you get more of like an activation feeling when you do run through them. I feel like that would be beneficial. Just because right now it just feels weird, man. Feels really strange. Nice. I think that's probably all done. Also, is it me or is he... Oh, he is taking explosive damage. He just doesn't seem to be taking a lot of explosive damage, but he doesn't have PhD. So I was like, what the hell? Like then? Am I crazy? Am I tripping? What am I missing? What am I forgetting? Whoa, that's a lot of zombies. Yeah, hit that frenzy. Absolutely. Jeez, man. Alright, he's got rid of his frenzy. He's going over to Ether Shroud, which he's going to use during the boss fight. I wonder if he was keeping it just for that step, or whether he was just happy to sort of hold on to one more charge, but he wasn't sort of planning it. You know what I mean? I wonder. There's a lot more just advancing through the rounds in this Easter egg as well, compared to Terminus and especially Liberty, where with those you're really sort of trying to be on certain rounds at certain times. I don't know if that's the case here. I'm not sure that the specific rounds make as much of a difference. Maybe if we start finding some quote skips, but otherwise, yeah, I sort of doubt it. And he's going to probably grab the box here, and the box is going to give him the last 2 that he needs. This is going to fill up the challenge. There you go. Challenge complete, probably. Right? Yep. Challenge complete. Yeah, so knowing you can just use 2 boxes worth, that is a really good tip. That is really useful to know. Granted, I think it's more souls in co-op, but yeah, good to know. He's on 20k points now, so he's making really good progress. Now that he's had to stop buying the traps, that's obviously no longer bleeding his points down, and so he's earning well now.
Where am I on?
Yeah, he's heading towards that 30k. And then heading towards, well, 50, I guess, right?
Yeah, you 300 more naturally.
Next challenge. And he's got his lightning box and this one right there. So he's just going to do the exact same thing. Except with this one, I think it does make sense to have them spawn in a little bit, which is why he's not just insta-killing them here. Just because you do want the group spawn. There you go. Okay, he just hit those last two real fast. Maybe he feels like that's enough. Yep. Okay. So it really doesn't take that many souls. It really is quite fast. Just spamming your sword regular attack is just not the way to do those at all.
Barely any armor.
Not a good idea. Yeah, and he's really far ahead on his splits here. He's 2 gold splits. He's pretty close to boss. This is going to be really fast. His UI is kind of glitched out, but it doesn't look like he's got a Molotov. So I think he's just going to have to hope that the fire incantation can do its job here. The fire incantation feels like it hits slightly fewer zombies, so I guess he's, well, maybe you can help it. Yeah, I guess if they're burning, maybe you can help it with the sallies, and maybe that fills it up. Not sure. He also doesn't have tier 3 armor, and I think he's just going to go through the whole thing with tier 2. That TV also, I swear that's got to be an Easter egg. It just has to be. So yeah, I'm really curious. He's 24:57. I'm curious when he taps his timer for boss start. Like, if it's at the actual exact first second of the fight. And if it is, he's going to be, what, a full minute 40 ahead or something here? Something like that. He's got his Pack-a-Punch. I guess he's only going for tier 2 pack. No tier 3. But that's just what you need to do, I guess, if you're going for fastest possible completion. Put his cylinder in. So now he's just got to wait. Because the owl has to stop talking. And Sam AI has to stop talking. And Craft has to stop talking. And the statue has to spawn. And it has to slam the ground. So, like, there's quite a lot to wait for. Like, Sam is still talking. He's just sort of waiting around here. Okay. I guess you can actually do it. You can do this while Sam is talking. So you don't need to wait for those quotes after all. Yeah. I did not know that. Okay. Maybe it's just if you get there fast enough, you can get it started before the quotes. Or maybe that's just how that works in general. Such a sick looking boss. So yeah, a minute. I was bang on. I guessed a minute 40 ahead, and he's literally a minute 40 ahead. And he's gonna break this leg here. Oh, interesting. He changed leg. I wonder if that's something that you should avoid, because, well, I guess he's doing 17k anyway, so like it just doesn't hurt to do. I was under the impression that you did more damage to the leg if you broke the leg first, but maybe with the power drill that doesn't apply. Maybe it just does the same amount every time. Yeah, the fact that he got through that first phase without literally anything happening is crazy. Like, the boss didn't attack. The zombies weren't attacking. He was just drilling the knees. Truly crazy. It's quite a long boss as well, right? Like, the fact that his previous best time went from 23 to 29 in the boss fight, that's a lot of boss time. So I'm really curious how he's shaving so much time here in the boss. He is killing zombies, which I don't think you have to do, but he's probably going to grab lightning here so that he can... Oh, okay, he's just grabbing it regardless. What's he looking for? The healing incantation? Interesting. Boss is still not done. Use the incantation. Use it. There you go. There you go. Yeah, also I believe if you look at the ceiling here, during at least some stage of this boss fight, you can see, like, signs of the Zodiac on the wall. So he's drilling. Is the leg gonna break? There you go. Yeah, he said it's not breaking. I think that's because he switched legs. I think that's why. Oh, you can break the arm as well. That's cool. I wonder if that does it. Oh, wow. Dying Wish. Holy. Okay. Well, that's a valid use of Dying Wish. Yeah, I think it's just because he was switching legs. I think it was because he was doing one leg at the very start of the fight, and then the second leg when the... What do you call it? The golem turned around.
Be very careful here.
Doesn't seem to be making a huge amount of difference, though. But yeah, I need to pay attention to his boss health bar to see whether it dies faster when you break the arm gauntlets. I'm not sure, because it's the same amount of numbered damage. So I don't assume it would, but who knows? Maybe that, like, takes a chunk of boss health away. He's just got to hang around and wait here. And I guess he's killing zombies because he wants to get his Ether Shroud charges. That's why he's bothering. And just power drilling them makes sense because there's honestly not that many spawns. So you might as well not use the Sally ammo. Like, why bother, right? Maybe you get more from a melee as well. I actually don't know about that. I'm not sure. He's going to use that to insta-kill the Amalgam. That's a really good pro tip. Mentioned that in my recent tips video for Citadelle Day More. Nice. And, okay, so let's see. I mean, he's just... Yeah, so it's the same amount of numbered damage. Although, is it hitting more than once? Or I can't tell, to be honest. And that's it. That's boss. Insanely fast. I mean, I think that the biggest commendation I have to give to Kingman through all of this...
I lost so much time not grabbing that second lightning rod. It's always the games I don't grab the lightning rod.
He's mad about the lightning rod still. Dude, he lost some time, but, like... I think there's other time to be saved elsewhere, is my impression. But yeah, I think that the biggest commendation to give him here is the fact that he's able to multitask in such an impressive way. I think that it's remarkable how well he can do that. So Kingman, congratulations on an insane run, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully smash sub 25 in the near future. If that happens, I'm going to be losing my mind. But yeah, congratulations. Sub 30 is crazy, and I look forward to more. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.